僕は15歳の時、自分の道を決めました。僕は夢を叶えるためにこの表を作りました。これが僕の目標でした。可動域、奥行きをイメージ、スピード、仲間を思いやる心、感謝、これが僕の目標です。あなたの目標は何ですか
？Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from...
Can you hear? Are we clear? Clear for liftoff. Take off. For making reverberations. Are we affirmative? No negatory. Come in. Radio, what's your story? Ayahuasca kilo. Well, you're welcome. Are you ready for a bit of Echo Victor? Feeling wider than awake. Yeah. Better quicker than straight. When we love.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets.
I'm shooting for the stars, unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds, because they don't see the greatness till you show them you the man. They feeling
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Young Muhammad with the hands, it's like a holiday.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, if he can get a victory today, it'll be 200 on the career. He's trying not to think about it, but he's got family and friends that have flown in from out of town to watch this one. It'll be special to see if he can pull it off here.
All right, ready to get underway. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
For Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And probably the hottest hitter in the league right now, Austin Riley.
that batting average jumps out at you, and I mean you, Boog, because I know how much you love batting average. And that's because it's the best one in the entire National League. He's been consistent pretty much from day one of the season, and that's what it takes to lead the league and eventually win that batting title. I always enjoy seeing this guy go out there and take care of business at the plate.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Scherzer deals. Line drive, at him in center field.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Here's Austin Riley.
And here it is. This could be what we've been counting down to for weeks. History potentially in the making right here.
Swing and a long drive. Way back there. It's got a chance. It's gone. He's done it. And what a way to do it. Austin Riley goes deep. His latest homer in an incredible season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him.
So 2 down, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Another solid power season. In there for strike 1. So here's Scherzer. Swing, and that ball's blasted. Way back there, on its way, and it's gone! And he breaks the record with a homer. Matt Olson goes deep. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And out of here. He'll touch them all. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Dickerson now. And that's in there for strike 1. a swing and a miss. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Line drive, caught. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Wright.
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. Here's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. Here's the Mets lineup now. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Right. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And it's fouled away.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one on its way. Out of here. Pete Alonso takes him deep. His 33rd homer of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
In there, and it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Riley makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. This to center field. Sanchez on the move, makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Queens, here's Orlando Arcia.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Scherzer back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Absolutely mashing at the plate right now. 9 hits already in the series. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Herd assemble!
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Smith makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Acuna now. Liner caught at second. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brandon Nimmo. pitch. Good eye right there. The pitch. Now 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Swanson picks it up. Fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In there for strike 1. Slapped foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Dickerson drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. Dom Smith stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Hard hit left side. And foul ball. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And the 0-2. Got him. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it 3-2. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo pulls that one down, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's Matt Olson. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A 2-run homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
William Contreras getting ready to hit. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Line drive, base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 5-2. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, James McCann. Right, back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
1-1 to McCann. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And 1 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up to hit. Base knock, center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Luis Guillorme. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 2. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Orlando Arcia. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a pair. It's 7-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Carlos Carrasco. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Sanchez into second, and he's got it doubled. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna retired. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with one out. Dansby Swanson stands in. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Dansby Swanson hits one out. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a couple more. It's 9-2.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And that's in there for strike one. Rips that one to right. Leaping try, but it's off his glove. Marte throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Baseball's unbreakable record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Hit hard. That gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, William Contreras. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Hard ground ball, base knock. In comes the runner from third, and it's now 10-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's Alex Dickerson. Ripped on a line, and that's just foul. And now the 0-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Here comes Olson around third. He will score, and they now lead by 9.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Tylor Megill gets handed the rock out of the pen. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Orlando Arcia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In there for strike one. Megill, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game. It's 15-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Next for Atlanta, Jesus Sanchez. That one's in there, 0-1.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. Sanchez over at second, 1 down. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Sanchez coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Swings through that one. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Out to short. Oh, nice play. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Pete Alonso. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch.
0-2 is the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His 34th of the season. It's 16-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. He popped out his first time. In there for strike one. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. Albies to first. Lindor retired. So up next, Jeff McNeil. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. In the air out towards right center. Sanchez on the move. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. And that misses off the outside edge.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Fouled off. He was late. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's a full count. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is fouled back. The kick, the 3-2. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 3-2 on the way. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. That one pushed foul. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Drew Smith. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Here is Matt Olson. The pitch. To the right side, McNeil over to pick it up. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Out to short. Nice grab. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Dickerson next up for the Braves. That smash towards center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Eduardo Escobar. And the right-hander back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. Now it's Dominic Smith. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Runner leads away at second. And that one in the air center field. And there's one down. Here is James McCann. Check swing, went around, going to one. Kicks and deals. McCann fouls one off. Escobar, the runner at second with one away. Out to short. Swanson gloves it. Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Starling Marte. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. On a line, base hit. Escobar is waved home. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Oh, 0-2 now. That one the other way. Base hit. Swanson with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Pete Alonso. In there for strike one. Two on, two outs. Rip, but it curls foul. Bounce to the left side and foul ball. The 0-2. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 5 innings complete. Braves lead it 16-4. Welcome back, top 6. And now the DH, Orlando Arcia. Smith back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Arcia trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they tag him out. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-handed reliever. Ripped on the ground to second, and that should be extra bases. And it kicks off the base of the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One down. And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Lindor with a relay home. He beats it safe. And they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And forget it. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 19-4. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Seth Lugo. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 21-4.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of
here. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Well struck right field. And that one's gone. He's done it again. And they boost their lead. It's 22-4.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Joely Rodriguez will take over here. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, William Contreras. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Here comes a pitch. Liner snagged at first. Alex Dickerson next up for the Braves. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see, really.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Can't get there, base hit. It's a double, third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Now fly ball to right center. Marte on the move as he glides back. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. That is the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6. Atlanta leads it 22-4. Back here at Citi Field. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And a pitch.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One away.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And that's in there for strike one. Righty delivers. And fouled off. The 0-2. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Man at first with one gone. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one's in there, 0-1. McNeil at first, one gone. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A shot to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 22-6.
Let's get wild. Loud is beautiful, shaking tiles.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. In there for strike one.
0-1.
The pitch.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Dominic Smith up now for the Mets. Ground ball left side, and that squirts through, and that extends the inning. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. 7th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. In there, just beat the tag. It's a double. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Smith puts it away, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Out towards right center field. Nimmo turns, moving to his left. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So a man aboard. And next for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the lefty swings here and blasts one left field. And gone! Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 25-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
New arm out of the bullpen, Trevor May. So one out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Smith brings it in, and there's two down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And that is gone. That one barely got out of here. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 26-6. And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget. And it's definitely going to live on in history.
Base is empty with 2 away. William Contreras next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now in for the Braves, Alex Dickerson. On the ground to short. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, James McCann. And a pitch. And he takes a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And a foul ball. Rolled over to third. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. On the ground to third. Marte retired. Two outs, base is empty. Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next pitch misses. 3-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Down. There's a strike. The 3-1. And that one wrapped foul. And a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one hammered way back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. His third home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 26-8.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. Acuna there. And that will end the inning. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Slice to right, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Ozzie Albies. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Back-to-back singles challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Line to left, and that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score, and the lead continues to grow.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Adam Ottavino taking over on the mound. He'll try to strand the runner at second. One out, runner at second. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
One out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. On the ground, right side, boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. William Contreras will hit next.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. With the shift on, hits right into it. Lindor on to first. That ends the frame.
Podría caerte un meteorito al cielo cualquier día. Arriba el carro dando vueltas cualquier día. De postre duranitos diferentes como cualquier noche. Salir temprano a trabajar cualquier día.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. Left field, Dickerson under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sanchez under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals. And there's a ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Escobar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
James McCann now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Escobar is waved home. Play it home, he's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies racing over to make the catch.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping.
All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Alex Dickerson. Ottavino back to work. On the ground right side. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Herd assemble!
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
And a base hit. Marte gets it in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
And that's the third out. Welcome back. Digging in, Luis Guillorme. back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jake Odorizzi. And this is his season debut. The pitch. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the girl straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Pete Alonso.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-0. In the air, left side. Dickerson has this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Francisco Lindor. In there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
0-1 down. Just a weak fly ball this time. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.
I like the beat that you're dancing to. Now